here with U23 World Champion and World Cup winner Burry Stander. Burry, what are your thoughts on 2010 Cape Epic?
Yeah, well, for us, it's the big goal of the season. It has been for the last 2 years, and the route. I mean, it's 70 k's further again this year, so different courses to what we did last year. Different towns that we're visiting again. So yeah, I mean, I always find that the Epic brings something new. You know, the last 2 times that I've done it, so I'm really looking forward to it, and it's going to be a great week.
What's it like training overseas and coming back to racing?
Yeah, I mean, obviously for me the big goal is cross-country racing in Europe.
Yeah.
It's, as for me at this stage, it's my prime focus. But if there's one race in South Africa that I'd like to win, it would be the Cape Epic, and
sure.
It's almost become such a great thing for me in my preparation for the whole year, is that I have such a good event to prepare for right at the beginning of the year, and it really gives you a lot of motivation to put in the long miles and the base training in the off season, because I've got such a long event coming up right at the beginning of the year. And after that, I kind of feel that the Epic just it stays with you throughout the whole year. You've got that extra bit, especially when the last few rounds come and the form is starting to trickle down. I definitely feel that the Epic just gives you that extra stamina for the whole year.
Yeah, and you and Christoph, you form a formidable team. Tell us about the team partnership. How's that?
Yeah, I mean, it was 2 years ago. Christoph asked me, we were at a race in Cape Town, and he asked me if I was interested in riding the Epic, and at first I was like, hell no. But I mean, he talked me into it, and it's been a great partnership. Christoph hasn't put me under any pressure off the bike, on the bike obviously a lot, but he's so experienced. To learn from a guy like that, and to get into long distance stage racing with a guy that's so experienced, I can't ask for anything better. And Christoph is there when it gets to 3, 4, 5 hours stages. He just starts going in the last hour or two, and I can just sit behind him, and he won't expect me to roll through at all.
Okay.
So to have someone like that
great experience
to partner with is, I've got an advantage above everyone else. So
fantastic.
It's been great.
And tell us about the time trial in the middle of the Epic next year in 2010. That's your game. I mean, the short course. What's your strategy for that?
Yeah, Christoph and I were talking about it. A lot of the times we find we have a lot of advantage at the beginning of the race, because the speed's really high.
Yeah.
And so speed's really a factor in the beginning. But towards the end of the race, it's more just endurance and muscle strength and that sort of thing. So you'll find that at the end of the Epic, people stick together more. It's harder to pull gaps, and I think having that stage thrown in where there won't be any bunch riding, where it's actually against the clock on your own, can be really, really interesting. I think a lot of times splits can be opened up and closed in that stage, definitely.
So possibly an opportunity for your team.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. If you look at stages, we go into the race and we look at stages and parts of the stages which are key for us and where we can hopefully make time.
Yeah.
And obviously that stage is perfect. I think a lot of the teams will be preparing specifically for that stage, as they did for the prologue this year.
Yes.
Although this year, with it being on the 5th stage, the guys are going to be way more fatigued, and I can see the gaps growing a lot more.
Okay.
And it being a lot more important to the other ones.
Yeah, great, brilliant. And then just a couple of tips for first timers like me.
Well, in the Epic, man, lots of chamois cream. I think that's the vital part, is looking after your arse over the first couple of days.
Yeah.
But you take it as it comes. I think a lot of guys get a bit too hyped up before the race. But just take it as it comes. You got to look at it one stage at a time. Don't worry about stage 5, stage 6.
Yeah.
Stage 1 to 2 to 3. Just get yourself through each stage, and sometimes you think that it's not going to work. You're blown and that's it and whatever. But somehow you manage to pull yourself through, and you get up the next day and go again.
Great. Well, great advice from a world champion. So look out for Christoph and Burry in Cape Epic 2010.